Hey guys, it's Michael from Sapulpa Times. I'm standing here with Rhys Martin, the president of the Oklahoma Route 66 Association, correct?
That's right.
All right, and you are part of the Route 66 caravan that's been making its way all the way from California. Now, have you been part of this since the beginning over in Santa Monica?
I have. So this 1964 station wagon was
Yeah.
loaned to me by Tim Taylor in Tulsa. I
Yeah.
said, I'm going to do the whole route
Uh-huh.
from end to end. And he said, do you want to take the wagon? And I said, of course I want to take the wagon. So that was very generous. But I'm part of another group called the Route 66 Road Ahead Partnership.
Okay.
And that brings all of the state associations together and other partners like the Park Service and the National Trust for Historic Preservation. And we thought the best way to celebrate the centennial was with a road trip.
Of course.
So we all got together, we all planned our individual states and tied it all together, and we're more than halfway through now.
Yeah, okay, so more than halfway through. I have to ask, what do you think has been your favorite part so far?
Boy, it's hard to beat this morning. I know it just happened, so recency bias, but we got a police escort out of Oklahoma City.
Oh, nice, very nice.
We got a police escort out of Oklahoma City, and we had more than 70 cars on our tail, like going through Route 66 north from the Capitol into Edmond. Edmond came out like crazy. You had kids in front of the territorial schoolhouse cheering with cowbells.
Oh, wow.
It just made my heart so happy.
That's awesome. The communities are getting involved in it like this. This is fantastic.
Yeah,
So,
a lot of western Oklahoma towns, the fire departments were out with American flags on the ladders. Like everyone has such a strong sense of pride when it comes to Route 66, and we get to show that to everybody on the caravan.
I'm thrilled for you, man. I'm glad you're having that experience. I just got back from a Route 66 trip myself. We went from Santa Monica and took it all the way home. And I tell you, I'd never really seen that part of the country before. It was gorgeous. I can't imagine. I'm so sad for those people that have to fly over all this stuff. Really, taking Route 66 is the way to go. Would you agree?
I completely agree. Even the interstate, you miss so much.
Yeah.
So when you take Route 66, you intentionally slow down, though it's never slow enough. There's always stuff you miss and things you don't get to
There
see.
is. You got to do it more than once.
But we hope that for the folks on this trip that are doing it for the first time, will see things they really want to come back and experience and spend more time in these communities. We just want to expose them to all these great stories.
Yeah, I think you guys are doing a great job of that. Thanks so much for doing it. How many cars do you guys actually have in the lineup now?
Well, it's hard to count because people are dropping in and out constantly. We have a group of about a dozen others. Our core group is about 12 to 15. There have been about a dozen others that have been with us since day one in Santa Monica. And so that's been really fantastic. People have been either sticking to the schedule or doing their own thing and finding things in these communities they want to experience.
Yeah.
And so it's been really organic. And that's really what we wanted people to do, is to be able to experience these communities as much as possible, given our window.
It's beautiful, man. I love seeing it. You've got a lot of classic cars that are part of this group also. I always wonder, especially when you get into the desert area of Arizona, New Mexico, did you have a lot of breakdowns, or has everybody usually been okay?
Went really well. We've been lucky, and there's a lot of car guys here. So.
Yeah.
If the hood goes up, about 4 or 5 guys just go right to it and troubleshoot it. When I was climbing Cajon Pass out of San Bernardino, I had a little bit of a radiator problem. So I pulled over, some guys looked at it, quickly diagnosed it, fixed it. We were back on the road the same day. So
love it.
Everything, we all work together.
Yeah, that's the beauty of being part of a big caravan and not doing it by yourself. That's awesome. So what else after here, where are you guys headed?
Well, we're headed to Tulsa this evening, where the Big Texan is doing their 72-ounce steak challenge at Mother Road Market.
Okay.
So we'll see if anybody wins that.
Awesome.
And then from there, we're going to go up to Joplin, and then from Joplin to Springfield, to Raleigh, to St. Louis, all the way to Chicago.
And how many more days do you guys have in this trip? When are you supposed to end?
The 25th of June is our last day. We'll be pulling into Chicago that day and shaking hands and saying farewell.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so I guess you'd say that this has probably been a pretty memorable experience then.
It has been, and I'll be taking about a 3-week nap at the end.
I bet we all would be. So thanks a lot, Rhys. I really appreciate you coming down and talking
Thanks for
to me about it. It's awesome. Guys, if you haven't been a part of this, or you haven't had the chance to see Route 66, this is the time to do it. It's a centennial. We've got so much, like you said, pride, and all these other people that are coming out to experience the Mother Road at its 100th birthday. Be sure to come out and enjoy it yourself right here in the heart of Route 66 in downtown Sapulpa. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.